So we have nearly 300 foster carers that help us care for the animals that come to us. So RSPCA South Australia never euthanises for space, or because we don't have space for an animal, so people will help care for animals in their homes. These can be animals that have had surgery, so they need lots of TLC while they're overcoming illness or surgery or something like that. During kitten season, which is the warmer months of the year, we get inundated with cats and kittens. So we're talking like nearly 100 a week, and we obviously don't have physical space here at the shelter. So our foster carers will take a litter of kittens until they're old enough to be vaccinated, desexed, microchipped and made available for adoption. We also have specialised dog carers that help us with some dogs that might be overreactive or need some special behavioural training until they can be made ready for adoption. And most importantly, it's just TLC and socialisation. So these animals are like familiar living in a home, they're comfortable with people, and it makes them really great pets for life.
How does the adoption process usually work? Do you have to do any kind of background checks or anything?
It depends. Depends on the animal. So every animal has different requirements. Some cats might not be good with dogs, they might be great with dogs. Same for dogs that are available for adoption. They might be okay with cats or might be okay with kids or not. So it really depends on the needs of each animal. So the behavioural team will assess dogs especially, and we'll work out which home is suitable for them. So when people come in and are interested in an animal, we'll chat to them about their scenario or talk about the training they need and do they have cats and that type of thing. So it's part of the adoption process and about understanding the animal's need and the family's need that wants to adopt them.
So how long have you been working here?
About 2 years, I think. Yeah.
It's gone quick.
I know, right? Scary.
And why did you decide to be a vet at the RSPCA?
Well, I was studying health science in the university. I have nothing to do with animal whatsoever. And one day I decided that I'll get myself a pet rabbit. And he broke his leg when he was about 6 months old, and that's when I think, well, maybe I should study vet nursing. Then I'll know more about my rabbit.
That's cool.
And then I was doing my placement here at the RSPCA, and they offered me a job.
That's really cool.
So it all worked out. No, you're not allowed to come out, sweetheart.
Think you'll be working here for the rest of your working life?
Hard to say, really. Probably not. I mean, it is a very nice job, but then at the same time there's a lot of emotion involved. So, and it's a tough job. So I don't think I want to do it when I'm old. Probably do it when I was still young. It's quite physical as well. No, you're not allowed to come out. I wouldn't mind opening my own pet-related company. Don't know what exactly I want to do yet, but...
A what? A pet rescue company, did you say?
No, just pet-related. I don't know exactly what I want to do. Maybe, like... Hey, excuse me, pet food or...
All the knowledge that you've got here, I suppose. Yeah.
Pet beauty product. Can open a cat spa. Something like that. Aww. Excuse me.
She loves you.
I know. You can't come out.
I'm like a cat whisperer.
Is it hard building this bond with the cats and then seeing them leave?
Oh, well, it depends on what you mean by leaving. Which way is he going?
Adoption's the positive one.
The positive one, that's good actually. I mean, I normally get the contact details with the new owner, and they normally send me pictures and send me a text that how the cats are doing. I think the hardest one is when they go the other way, like up.
Yeah.
especially those that, you know, we spend a lot of time, you know, it depends on the way they came in. They normally come in a really bad condition and they're really nervous, and then we spend a lot of time looking after them and gaining their confidence back, and then it turns out to be a medical fail. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the hardest part. Yeah. So seeing them going home is the easiest part, really.
And do you see a lot of them adopted, or?
Yeah. Yeah, there are good, mainly happy ending.
Yeah.
Mainly. She was really nervous. So we were told that she was feral, but then I saw her and I was like, oh, she's really cute. She was hissing at me and stuff, but then, I mean, she's still hissing at me at the moment, but I can actually grab her out and force her to love me.
Which you can't do with normal ferals.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So there is, for me, there is a difference between feral and scared, and it's not fair to judge them or tag them as feral on day one, because, you know, they're in a new environment, they don't know what's happening, they've probably been in the car, which they've never been in the car, they got taken away from their mum. Yes,
She loves you.
There you go. I think she loves the food more. It was found in Brighton, and he was really skinny and really matted. He has really bad mouth infection. His teeth really, really bad. So he's skin and bone. But, you know, look at how skinny he is. Like, you pick him up, all you can feel is just bones. And he was just covering his own urine and feces. So we gave him a bath, gave him some food,
Little coat.
and then a little coat. He couldn't eat, he can't eat properly because his mouth is that bad. So we give him canned food, and he was really nervous yesterday in the cage by himself, but then he warmed up, isn't he? After the bath, he feels
How
a
old
bit
do you think
better.
he is?
Probably about 10.
Okay, so he's very old.